Welcome back to another Pokemon X and Pokemon Y countdown video. Water Pokemon Master has posted new leaks. Last time we got leaks from Water Pokemon Master, they actually all turned out to be true with the exception of like 2. And that is because like every single thing that the leaker was telling him was from memory, so obviously you can't really remember everything. Not everybody has photographic memory. But let's take a look at the leaks here. So the first leak says Truscus, a grass rock boar Pokemon with long green tusks coming out of its mouth. Now that sounds great, that sounds amazing, that actually sounds pretty cool. He is gruff, has gray skin, and features green leaf-like ears. It has an adorable pre-evolution with tiny tusks and a leaf at the end of its tail. So it has like the best of both worlds, the pre-evolution and the evolution. And then we have a normal poison porcupine Pokemon named Quillum. Can be found quite early in the game in the forest. It has white skin with light purple quills, has a poison type quill attack which damages and has a high chance of poison. Okay, now you know everybody's gonna grab this Quillum guy because a high chance of poison? Really? That's gonna kill everything. That's gonna help out a lot. A ghost type spider Pokemon is found in caves. A ghost type spider. Oh my god. It is dark gray with blue spots and multiple light gray eyes. It has a faint light blue mist around its abdomen. The source doesn't remember the spelling of the name, but it says it was something like Aparachnid. He thinks it might have an evolution. Now, if this ghost spider Pokemon has an evolution, then the world is over. This thing already sounds cool, like, you know, if it has an evolution, I can't even imagine that. There is a ground-type badger Pokemon that is dark brown with black stripes going up its face. It knows Slash and a new biting move. So it's like a, it's like a Sandshrew pretty much. Reconfirmation that Froakie's final evolution is water fighting, but we get more details on this thing. It looks similar to a poison dart frog. The dark blue now takes over its body almost entirely. There are a few even darker, almost black spots on its sides and face, and it gains more of the bubble foam around its neck and down the back. It's also a bit bulkier. It uses its hind legs a lot and has kicking attacks. Okay, so that actually sounds like some of the fan art that we've received and that you guys have seen before. Bulkier, and the bubble foam is bigger and longer, so that kind of resembles some of the art that we've received. Bunnelby evolves into a ground dark type rabbit that is larger and much rounder. Its color scheme is reversed, with the dark brown now being the prominent color. It can be found in caves. It is useful because you can get it early in the game and use it to evolve Pancham into Pangoro. Okay, that really makes no sense. So we use a large round rabbit to evolve Pancham into Pangoro. That really doesn't make any sense, but let's go with it. Helioptile has an evolution. It is bipedal with a second yellow triangle on its face. Its ears become more jagged and it looks meaner. On its back are what looks like spikes with jagged parts at the very top. It can learn a new attack called Thunder Roll, where it rolls up like a wheel and strikes the opponent. So that sounds really cool. I mean, I could see this guy looking like a tiger lizard or something like that, or maybe that's just my imagination. Reconfirmation that Meowstic has a pre-evolution named Esper. There's no gender differences until it evolves. It is mostly white, similar to the female version, with cuter eyes and a single, puffy tail. It has a little patch of fur under its head, similar to its evolutions. The fur is dark bluish with little tufts of white in it. Okay. Other Pokemon that are now fairy type: the Chansey evolution line, Dunsparce, the Clefairy line, and Togepi's line. Now I like that Dunsparce is getting some love for once. Seriously, that guy's actually going to destroy some dragons. Fairy Dust is a new move that will randomly cause either paralysis, poison, sleep, or burn. So it's like Stun Spore, Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, and Will-O-Wisp combined. That's going to be a crazy attack. Like Magneton, Wailmer is part of one of the Super Training Facility games. So Magneton, he's like a balloon, and the Geodude's a balloon too, and the Super Training Facility game, so I guess we're going to have a Wailmer balloon too. Team Flare makes an appearance right at the beginning of the game on the TV in your house. One of its members talks about fashion and how your Pokemon should match your style. Team Flare's signature music has an eerie accordion sound to it in the opening sequence. So I guess Team Flare is about fashion, and that kind of links with customizable characters and clothing and everything. The outfit your character wears at the start is colored to match what you've set as your favorite color in your 3DS settings. It can be changed easily though. That means I have to change my favorite color right now? Seriously? The opening cinematic is in 3D. If you guys didn't know, the whole game isn't in 3D. It's only like the battles and I guess the opening cinematic. When I was playing the demo at PAX Prime, I actually noticed that, and I asked one of the Nintendo reps to tell me about how that worked and why the 3D wasn't on for that. And I thought it was just a demo, but they actually confirmed to me that in the wild and like when you're walking around, You don't see 3D and it's only in certain areas. It starts off with Yveltal's cry, which wakes you up. You sit up in your bed, it then pans and there's a shot of your city. Yveltal's shadow goes over it. After that, there's other shots of your town. You seem amazed that you saw Yveltal. It then shows generic in-game shots like you entering a forest with your friends, selecting your starter, running through a cave. After that, it shows Sycamore welcoming you. You are standing outside of his lab at the time, then he takes you inside. It then shows him showing you 3 Pokeballs, which leads into the transformation video where it shows all 3 Kanto starters evolving in their final forms, and then the 3 of them Mega evolving. It is a really cool cinematic. The video ends with Yveltal flying with the sun behind him, leading to the title screen. The title screen is actually Yveltal flying, you know, with the sun and the clouds and everything. I've seen it, it's so great. Team Flare is also shown at some point in the sequence, obviously. On the title screen, you can use the analog stick on your 3DS to change the angle at which you see Xerneas Yveltal. Now, I don't remember being able to do that in the demo, but maybe that changes in the final version. What do you think of the leaks? Drop a comment down below, make sure to click like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.